and now President of the European Central Bank, Mr. Draghi.
What exactly is the financial crisis? Let us look at its definition. A financial crisis is a situation in which the supply of money is outpaced by the demand for money. The only reason why a financial crisis can exist is because governments can borrow money.
This is not possible.
Governments would not allow themselves to borrow money, but instead let the ministers of finance issue their own currency. Governments will easily pay off their debts and have no debts and will have all the money necessary to carry on its commerce.
I think it's unnecessary.
It's because governments borrow money from banks instead of issuing it themselves. The debt worldwide has grown tremendously since the Bank Act came in effect. U.S. President Lincoln said this very clearly. The government should create, issue, and circulate all the currency and credit needed to satisfy the spending power of the government and the buying power of the consumers. The privilege of creating and issuing money is not only the supreme prerogative of government, but it's her greatest creative opportunity. By the adoption of these principles, the taxpayer will be saved immense sums of interest. Money will cease to be master and become the servant of humanity. Banks like ECB and the Federal Reserve operate independent from countries and therefore serve other objectives. Banks issuing money for governments is an invention of banks, not of government, and do not serve the common good. Yes, of course, prego. Central banks do now what ministers of finance should do tomorrow. Issuing money partly with inflation and loan it out with interest. But they should never charge interest to their own citizens. Why? Because if all issued money in the world is to be loaned out with interest, there is no money to pay the interest. Citizens lack the ability to pay the interest because the money to pay the interest does not exist. And this is why the crisis exists. And that brings us back to the beginning. A financial crisis is a situation in which the supply of money is outpaced by the demand for money. And that is a correct definition, down to the penny. Thank you.
Heb jij begrepen wat hij zei? Jawel. Regeringen moeten hun eigen geld maken en geen rente heffen, want die kan toch niemand betalen.
Nou, maar dat hebben die kerel helemaal niet nodig.
Weg met de centrale banken.